Okay, a couple more examples here just to gain some experience. And as you do these, there are a lot of times shortcuts. So write these two down, pause the video, and we'll roll forward with this. I observed that all of these are negative exponents, and I have a negative exponent on the outside. So what would happen is these would float to the top would float to the bottom, but then they would all get the negative exponent, they'd switch back. So to avoid all that switching, you could do it that way, but instead, let's just distribute this power into everything like we were able to do in our last lesson. A to the negative 2 to the negative 2 becomes a to the positive fourth. So it went to the bottom and it came back up top. We just saved ourselves doing that. B would be to the second over a to the second. When you multiply these two, you get b to the fourth. So I saved myself a lot of moving around, and now I can just cancel. You can see that there would be a squared left on top and b squared left on the bottom. The a on the top one, the b on the bottom one. There were two left in each case. Finally, our last example. This one's going to take a little bit of work. I don't know that there's really a great way to do it. Whenever you have something in parentheses, one thing that I want to show you in this one is this whole thing is to the negative second power. So that's all going to move to the bottom and be to the positive second. Notice that I literally just moved the parentheses. I didn't try and do too much with the y yet, even though it's negative, just a little thing at a time. So this whole package deal is like a family vacation with that plane ticket. It's all going to the bottom. Now we're just going to square everything. So I have 3x squared over, in the bottom, 3 squared is 9, x squared. When I square a negative 1, use the exponent rule, I have power to a power, so I multiply that and get negative 2. Notice that it stays negative because I multiplied it. I didn't square the exponent, I multiplied it. Now I can do some canceling and a lot of stuff here at once. I think you can see that the x squareds are going to be completely gone. They're going to wipe each other out. The 3 is going to become 1, and the 9 is going to become 3 because you can simplify that. And then lastly, this y to the negative 2 is going to move up top. So on the top, I have 1y squared over 3. So this is kind of a tough lesson today. If you weren't here, or if, in the case of 6th period, I'm not here. So please bring me your questions tomorrow, and we'll be sure that we get those answered. No two problems are alike, but these 4 hopefully helps you gain a little bit of experience.